Alberethina here on another day. This is 1, 2, 3, day 4 of the Create and Destroy journal. 240 pages of fun and creative tasks to complete. We're just going through. I am really the last couple of days I have had the worst time stuttering. Maybe I'll tell you more about stuttering. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Anywho, this page I'm really excited for because it's about bees, my little cottagecore hearts. I love bees a lot. This one is Beehive Design this entire page and write fun facts about bees. Bonus points if you can work honey into this page. Well, I'm not gonna work actual legit honey. That's a mess and I don't have that kind of anything. But I picked out some orange pens. I'm starting to wonder if these two pens are exactly the same because I know that there are some duplicate pens in this lovely set I have. I think I'm also going to do maybe a brown because it's more honey-like color. Ooh, there's a really pretty like golden color. I hope it's, ooh, it's perfect. I think I'm going to put this one back. And yeah, that one's good. I'm going to pull this forward actually so that you guys can kind of see my fabulous gel pen collection. Ta-da! Looks like this. Yes. Be jelly over all my gel pens. Okay, so anywho, gel pens. I'm going to pull out a bunch of these actually, I guess. Is this one going to be the exact same one? Yeah, that's the exact same one. Is this pretty brown? Ooh, okay, yeah. So I think I'm gonna do a lot of browns. Oh, and golds and oranges. I'm gonna try not to use some blatantly like green oranges or anything, but more of like these orange ones. Really excited to use. Oh, it's more of a red-orange, but there's a couple of gold ones in here. There's just gonna be a lot. I think that's really too yellow. I'm kind of going for a more golden, orangey yellow tone, right? Orange-brown. I think even this one that I had pulled out earlier is almost too orange for it. Yeah, it's too much of a neon orange color, so it's gonna go back in. And everything else is like really like neon yellow, and I'm not really vibing with that neon yellow. So I'm gonna push this back to my my thing, rearrange my desk a little bit. Ooh, do you wanna look at a piece of art I made? It's currently sitting on my desk because it didn't what's it called? It didn't stay on my wall. It fell off. This is like a high school piece of art. So proud of it. It was just a color theory piece. It was like intro to art. So like nothing like really exciting, but the teacher laminated it. I really liked how it turned out. I know it's got like the little Triforce, but like I know I want to get into The Legend of Zelda and Link and all of that, but I'm not really into it. I haven't had a chance. I've bought some games, but I don't really, I haven't gotten into it. Anyways, it's like what, 4 minutes in? Okay. Ooh, should I do a what's that thing called? Gradient? Ombre? Ombre? Yeah, I think. Oh, and then bees. Gotta do some bees, so let's do some. There is a black. So maybe I'm going to start out with some drawing some black bumblebees. And then I'll work on the ombre ombre thing. I I really love bumblebees, and I'm actually not really afraid of bugs. I'm the one who, if I see a bug, I'm not going to scream or run away. I'm going to be the one to kind of like, oh, don't scare it, because then it'll attack. Like I'm not really afraid of bugs. I'm afraid of bugs if they surprise me, but otherwise they're fine. Most of the time, we're just in their space. And then, so write fun facts about bees. I probably won't write fun facts about bees because, like, otherwise I'm just writing the entire bee movie script. While I love what the bee movie did for memes, I'm not a fan of it otherwise. It's one of the few movies I fell asleep during because it was exceptionally long. Holy crap. I can't believe how long it was. It felt long and rambly, but I guess that's what you get when you have Jerry Seinfeld write a movie about bees. Should I do a top-down bee? It's going to be a bee from the top down. We've got a little infinity sign for her wings. And got eyes. Got hello, because they're the coolest bee. Very cute bee. It's kind of like a puppy. So we've got some of our bees. Maybe I should draw an upside down bee. Well, I'm going to draw, it's going to be a normal bee, but I'm drawing it on a page upside down. Do you think bugs can fly upside down? Like, do you think they can? Or, like, is it like a party trick? Like when we walk on our hands or stand on our heads? And I'm gonna draw a tired bee. I think, okay, well, I'm gonna draw a bee right here, because I'm going to also draw a flower right here, because bees love flowers. And it may be a honeycomb pattern, but who's to say they can't have the cutest little flower in their home? They're all worker gals anyways. But there's going to be a little bee, and the bee's going to be tired right here. Oh, they're a very sick looking bee. I'm very sorry for this sick looking bee. It's not so fat anymore. This one's looking so tired. It's time for a rest. Boop. This bee's super tired. Alright, there's some bees. How many bees is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And then maybe another kind of like heads down one bee right here, but they're facing this way. Go here and here, go. So honeybees are wonderful bees, but then there are also other bees that just need some loving. And I don't mind wasps or honey jackets, and they're usually fine because they know I'm not a threat. Otherwise, bees are just wonderful, and we just need more pollinators. So what I'm going to do with this bee here is I'm going to try to make a kind of like honeysuckle flower, which are mainly white, but they kind of have yellow, like lots of yellow in the middle, and that's growing up. Those are like childhood memories of like a honeysuckle bee, you know, like that's what. Oh, please don't die. Please don't tell me that you're being dumb like this, because this was such a pretty color. Oh, I think this pen is dying. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to one of the earlier pages, and you're gonna watch me try not to kill this pen. There you go. Maybe? No? Okay, well. Oh, it should be fine. Like, literally, this should be a very fine pen. Let's see. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So maybe I just had to repressurize it, as you sometimes do. Add some pressure to your pens. I just blew into the end, like your Nintendo cartridges. Okay, let's get back to drawing this wonderful little honeysuckle. Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, anyways, honeysuckle flowers were always kind of just like the typical, it's like, oh, they're in everybody's backyards, and that's what everybody loved. And as a little kid, you would get those things where it's like, oh, if you take it off of its, I used to know all the names, but if you took it off of its stem and everything, and the pistil, and you sucked on the end, it would taste like honey, and that's why it's like, oh, that's why it's a honeysuckle. And it's like, I mean, okay. Okay, well, hexagons have 6 sides, so I'm just gonna start with some hexagons, okay? And I'm gonna try to make them kind of big, otherwise I'm gonna get bored and I'm gonna stop. And while that's fine for me, that doesn't make a fun video for you, because you want to see me make things. Ooh, patterns are always interesting, because I try to be consistent, but I am a human being with variance, and that just gets difficult for me to keep the same. Like, I'm not an artist like this. I'm not like, I'm gonna try these workshops, these practices, these warm-ups, these practice skills to try to get better at drawing consistently. That's just not me and my thing. I love art, I love drawing. But the things that I'm like seriously practicing on are actually piano and oh, that's a bad hexagon. It's fine. But the things that I'm like practicing exercises on are definitely piano and things writing. I write. Heck. I'm sorry, bee buddies. I'm glad you don't live here. So like, I will tell you always and forever, do your exercises, do your warm-ups, do your stretchy exercises. Stretch. I need to stretch. I used to be so flexible. Oh, my sleepy bee is so sleepy. I'm sorry. Okay, really quick. How many pens do I have? I'm going to try to work into this. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boom. So yeah, I play piano. I actually want to do some videos. Now, my piano it was self-taught for a long time. So at 7, my grandma, she legitimately plays piano and she teaches piano. She gifted me piano lessons for like a year or two, for like a birthday or Christmas or something. It was very nice. I learned some piano at 7 years old. And then for some reason, she stopped. I don't know the reason why. I legitimately don't. I hear what like my parents say because they're very salty about it. But it wasn't like I was bad at it. I was a 7-year-old. I'm gonna try to tighten up these hexagons so I'm not like, oh, am I gonna have to do the same thing with this one? Yeah, I am. Okay, hold on. So anyways, with that, so from 7, oh, don't lose it, where is my, and it's on the floor. Gotta go under my desk and find it. There it is. Yeah. And so I learned as much as I could on my own, but it wasn't nearly as good as like if I actually had a legitimate teacher. Okay, that should help. But then, for 1 year, my stepmom got me and then my 2 little siblings piano classes or music classes. I think we all did piano because it's like, you know, you're trying to have your kids gain skills. And at that point, I was an adult and she was trying to give me things to occupy myself and to not be depressed, you know? And so she gifted us all piano lessons for a while. And now for my little siblings, they did a year. They might have only done 6 months actually, because no, it was a year. Because they don't really like to stick with things. Like, there's some things they like, and it's okay, but one's autistic and the other is a social butterfly. And so it gets really difficult. I know this hexagon isn't where it should be, and that's fine. And so it's fine, but like it was hard for, I don't know, there was just a mix of like situational stuff. And so 3 years later, I'm the only one who's taking piano as an adult. And my little siblings are still children and still not, they did their year of piano. They're fine with it, but they aren't really willing to pursue it. And that's okay, because my little brother's autistic and he's fine. It's fine if he doesn't. He might get into it later and pick it up later, but right now it's too much of a fight to get him really into it. And that's fine. We don't have the time, energy, or motivation to do it. We have so many other things going on with him. And then my little sister, she is a whirlwind. I love her so much. And she's super supportive of me. I really, really love her, and I'm very happy for her and everything that she does. Oh, I'm sorry, bees. I'm trying not to smudge it. I probably should have used a different. And I don't have any post-it notes on me right here to help. Yeah, but one thing that might help with like smudging is you can stick a sticky note or another piece of paper on top to prevent you from like smudging. Ooh, is this okay? Here. Yeah, it's fine. It's just like warranty for something. It's not bad. But that way you're not smudging your work, like not nearly as badly as you would normally. Let's see. As far as bee facts go, worker bees are all female, and I love them. There's the male drones that their main job is to make more worker bees with the queen bee. And then to make bees calm, you smoke them. There is a tradition called telling the bees. Like if there's any good news, you go and tell the bees. Do not forget to tell the bees. The bees are one of the first people you tell. And it brings good luck. This goes for births, weddings. I don't know what other news. I think you can tell them about deaths too, but I think it's mainly just bees and your happy news. Like, oh, I sold so much. Like I had a really good year on my crops. Or I got a new dog. My daughter had a baby. Or my tomato plants are really blooming. Or we're getting a new beehive. Or all the gossip in town. You know. Oh, hey, I guess, beware you guys of tryptophobia. With all the really little holes. I know that is a trigger for some people. For a lot of people. Which is strange, because for me, I'm absolutely enchanted by stuff like this. By lots of textures, lots of little holes. I really like it. I mean, like, where people get, like, sick and grossed out and, like, fight or flight response, I get enraptured. And, like, I just really like to stare at them and see. Oh, this one's a bit more yellow. My poor hexagons. That's fine. So yeah, tryptophobia warning, especially as this is getting more filled in. I fill in more things. Oh, that's a pentagram, not a not a hexagon. I'm sorry. Yeah, lots of little holes, lots of little spaces. I think it's just a really enchanting pattern. But I know that lots of people can't handle it. So just a warning. Tryptophobia, tiny holes, tiny shapes, lots of tiny repetitive shapes. Could be a not good feeling for you guys. So if you like, no worries. If you don't want to watch this, go ahead and click away. Try another one of my videos. A lot of them I try to keep really chill and just me talking over things while I do things. Especially, like, I'm actually really happy, like, with how this is turning out. It's turning out so badly, and it makes me happy that I'm doing it so badly. Because, like, most of the time, people will go, like, oh my gosh, that's so good. You know, it's like, and they get all jealous, and it's like, oh, I can't, like, draw a stick figure. And it's like, yes, you can, you're fine. But then again, I do the same thing. I'm trying very hard not to put myself down and not to put others down, because we have so many good qualities. But I also know, like, what my strengths and what my weaknesses are. And so when I have to do something that I'm not good at, I just know that I'm not working with one of my strengths, and I have to try harder at it. For example, I think I mentioned it before, but I have a very theoretical brain. I work great in 2D, in planning, and theoretical thought exercises. But put me in front of some blocks, some Legos, I don't know what to do. I kind of make a house, but, like, otherwise, it's not structurally sound. I don't know how to put things together so to make them big or complex. Don't know how to put things together to make them sturdy or to work, to move. I don't have an engineering brain. I have more of a developer brain, programming. So I won't be able to, well, building computers doesn't come easy to me, but programming them seems to be much more my niche. However you say it, and I know all of those ways are wrong to somebody. I really like this golden color. It's really pretty. I do wish that these pens had color names on them. I am really enamored with Crayola colors. My favorite color is Cadet Blue, or it was for a very long time. It's a kind of gray color, a gray-blue color, like a Confederate soldier uniform, I think, a cadet blue. Well, I guess it's not just Confederate, but, like, it's kind of like what me trying to explain it is. And I mean, I just love it because it's really chill, really pretty, pale blue color. And it's like, that's like the color of my eyes. It's that really pale blue. Oh, all of my charm. That's fine. All of those. Okay, I think it's time for me to move on to another color. I mean, I think this one's my favorite, like honey color. Okay, I'm gonna go more orange now. Let's put this up this way as I'm just working against this. And then this page is really bumpy from, like, the last video I did. I'm sorry, my voice is kind of seeming like it's going, oh, this is almost red. Okay, I'll probably do a stripe of these, but I won't use this very much. But it's fine. There you go. Oh, it's more of a pentagon. More pentagons. That's fine. This is more of a red orange. Oh, this video is going kind of long and I'm only halfway through. I hope you guys don't mind like a longer video. It's just me talking calmly, accidental ASMR. Pss, 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 pss. And it's fine. I'm glad you're hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you enjoy just me talking to you guys. Because sometimes you just need someone to talk at you. Like, especially about, like, special interests. So, I learned pretty early on as I was trying to learn how to socialize with people that, like, you can get people talking and they like you. Like, just get people talking about themselves and they will like you. Which is great for larger social situations. But it's not very good for starting, like, initializing friendships. I'm the kind of person who's, like, needs an extrovert to adopt me. And that was hard. I had some weird people try to adopt me into friendships, and that's fine. But I really learned that I enjoy listening to people talk about things that they're passionate in. And that, now there's a difference. I enjoy people talking about things that they're passionate in. I don't enjoy people trying to convince me of their way of trying to convince me that something is right or of that nature. I enjoy information dumps. I enjoy info dumps. I don't enjoy this person is wrong and you shouldn't like them dumps. Or like how dumb politics are, or I know I have a hard time with lots of hateful things. So just be nice to people. Remember that people are people, that they're human beings just like you, and it's okay to be wrong. And if they're not hurting you, they're fine. Leave them alone. I don't know, but it's been a heck of a year, politics-wise. It's been a heck of a year, just everything. Like, I know it's 2021, but it still feels like it feels like 2020 is getting the weirds out of its system. Like, 2021 is all just like the weird stuff going on. Like, we've had the Josh fight. Did y'all hear about the Josh fight? I'm so proud of little Josh becoming the ultimate Josh. I hope that he remembers this and he claims that title for years and years to come. What else? The Ever Given. Oh my gosh, the Evergreen, Ever Given, Ever Stuck. Oh, that made me so happy. That was seriously like the best meme for ages. Oh my gosh. And like, just the residual memeage off of that. That was so, oh gosh, I felt like it's something that we really needed. Also, it's just funny because I hear about the shipping at work all the time of like when it's like, oh, our stuff is delayed again. And at first, when I first heard about the Ever Given getting stuck in the Suez Canal, I was worried because we were waiting for a huge shipment to come through for us. Like our new release items to come through, and like I was worried, and then it's like, hold up, what direction is our shipment coming from? direction is my shipment coming from? And so good news, our shipment does not go through the Suez Canal. It goes the other direction. Other ocean. We aren't going that way. And that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with us not going through the Suez Canal. I can just laugh at it. Alright. Well, that's about half of the page with 4 pens. Alright, let's work through these. Okay. Yeah, let's work with this kind of golden brown one next. Oh, 35 minutes. I'm just checking. I just keep checking in because I hope that I'm like not boring you guys. I really hope that you just don't mind me rattling on and just listening, and because sometimes you need a calm, just me chatting about things. Oh, another pen needs some help. I'm glad I figured that out because I really like these pens and I don't want them to die. Don't want them to really die because like there's so much ink in them. And I hope that I can hurry up too, because like I'm a human person with a day job. I'm an adult with a day job and I need to go to sleep. Oh, there we go. All fixed. Like, I'm happy that I'm starting YouTube now, so that I can just start getting into it. I'm a little sad that I didn't start when I first got a computer and like really getting into the weird, anonymous, just do whatever part of the internet. But I'm trying to revive that. I really love the anonymity, the anonymous feeling of the internet, the being weird, the having fun. These are squares and pentagons. My goodness, girl, can you not? But like, I just really want that to come back. I don't want my name and my face attached to everything. In fact, I got an app on my phone and it's like, well, I've seen ads for it over and over and over, and it's like, well, let's see what it's actually about. And I opened it up and it asks you to log in or to create an account, and it's like, well, okay, I mean, like, everything does that, but the options were Facebook, of course, and then Apple ID, or like some others, but like I started with one and it asked for my first and last name, and I immediately noped out of that. And so I logged in on my gaming Facebook. Yes, I have a gaming Facebook account because that's the one that I friend all of the random people who play the games. But it has none of my real people on it because I want to play the games. But I don't want people in my real life to know that I'm playing the games. And it's not like, because the people I know and interact with in real life don't play the games. So why would I annoy them with Candy Crush requests? Now that's a lie. I don't actually play Candy Crush. My little brother does on my phone. But like, I don't play Candy Crush. But like, I don't like that kind of just stuff. Like, if I play it, I'm going to purposefully, find other people who play it like that and not like inundate my friends and family in real life about how I need more lives or I need a bonus pack. I just don't need that in my life. And they don't either. Now, honestly, I don't actually use a lot of social media. Social media aggravates a lot of my mental health problems. And like, I love the idea of being connected with people I care about, with my family. But I can't do that and still have a positive experience in the environment that Facebook creates. But Alberethine Aberrat, what social media do you use? You're gonna laugh at me because I use one social media like an addict. I'm actually gonna put just a line there because heck, why not? I am going to ask you comment what social media Alberethine Aberrat uses personally. What social media website is Alberethine Aberrat addicted to? And if you try to find me on there, I will probably ignore you. I will pretend you don't exist. I will, if you say, hey, I watched your video, I will go, what video? What video are you talking about? Because why would I want to cross-platform my social media? Why would I want to do that? And that's fine. I mean, it's the world we live in. I hope you like me rambling to you, just as I do this. I hope this isn't too long for you guys, or you could listen to it over a few days, or you could have me whispering in your ear while you're working, as I'm just plunking away at doing a very bad job of creating a honeycomb ombre home for our little bees. Should we name our bees? I think one needs to be named Jessica. I think this one is going to be named Jessica, okay? How about our other bees? What should our bees be named? One's going to be named Beatrice. Beatrice. Okay, so this is Jessica, and this one's going to be Beatrice, okay? Okay, now move on to my next brown. Kind of looks like a giraffe. I'm a giraffe! Oh, looks like a giraffe. So we have Jessica, Beatrice in the flower. Sleepy Bee is just going to be named Sleepy Bee, like one of the 7 dwarves. Because, yes, you can have your whole, what's it called? Your whole personality determined by one trait. So as if you were a Potterhead, or Divergent, or playing off of your horoscope. Guess what my Hogwarts house is. Comment in the comments. What's my Pottermore house? What's my Harry Potter house? I should know better. I grew up in the Harry Potter generation. I remember I was in 3rd grade and all of the little girls had nicknames for each other, but their nicknames were other little girls' names. They had swapped names, which, I mean, it's not bad, but there was me, and I had no little girl to swap names with. And so when they asked me, I remember vividly my mother was there helping out in the classroom, and I don't remember why, but when they asked me what my nickname was, I said Lily, because of Lily Potter. And everyone kind of looked at me and it's like, oh, why Lily? And it's like, I suddenly realized that none of them other little girls had read Harry Potter, because this was pre-movie. The movie had not yet come out. And so I'm just like, oh, the name's pretty. I like Lily. Years later, I now have a very beloved OC named Lillian, and she is very dear to me because I wrote her, I RP'd her with one of my best friends, like my best friend ever, bestest friend ever, holy crap. And like so much of her character is because of my best friend and how we built her up. And we role-played her and my best friend's character in Harry Potter and that universe during the Marauders era. And oh, that was so cool. And this was back in high school, not 3rd grade. And in 3rd grade, I was just writing in my diary little fake letters to Harry Potter as my first little fan fiction before I knew what fan fiction was. And before I had access to the internet, and before I had really an inkling that fan fiction was a thing. I love fan fiction though. I have 50 works posted on AO3 right now. Not all of them are complete, but that is fine. I'm working on them and I'll provide resolution. I promise. I'm almost done with this. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so if we've got Beatrice, no, this one's Jessica, this one's Beatrice, and this one's Sleepy Bee. I think this one's gonna be Lily, because we've been talking about Lily. Gosh, Harry Potter. Now look, Lily, I don't think did anything wrong. Snape, I am not pro Snape. I really didn't like how that turned out. I like Slytherin for the edginess, but ultimately, I don't think they're bad. I think that they need a lot more of just like they're just ambitious. Like, I would say my little sister is a Slytherin, but she also has a lot of Hufflepuff tendencies because she is a social butterfly. Now, why I say that she is a Slytherin is because she will do what she can to get what she wants. She could be considered manipulative. I mean, who isn't? Who isn't manipulative? And then I think Harry Potter is a self-insert. He is not interesting. He's one of the most boring main characters. Him and Bella Swan are unfortunately boring characters. And that's okay. I related a lot to Hermione growing up because I'm a little smarty pants. I have grown a huge respect for Ron Weasley. I mean, he's a lot smarter than we give him credit for. He's incredibly loyal. This one's going to be named Rhodacia. Okay. This one's orange too. Why are you so orange? It didn't look orange when I picked you out. That's fine. I think this one's going to be named Rodney. I forget who we've named what at this point. I'll try to go through them again. That's a square. Or I guess it's more of a rectangle. It's a polygon. It's a polygon. Random facts about me. I really enjoy math. I liked calculus and algebra and statistics. I did not enjoy geometry. And that is, again, because I struggle with the concept of three-dimensional shapes in general. How's Rhodacia doing? I like Rhodacia. It's a very good bee. And then in the year that I did geometry, it was a great year. It was fun. But I again had a bit of a hard time with it. And my dear teacher was a very intelligent man, but he had the worst monotone voice. He was just monotone. He had a monotone voice. It was boring to listen to him, and I ended up reading the textbook, like actually reading the textbook to figure out what was going on and how to do things. And at one point he gave us a worksheet, and the worksheet was fine, but there was something wrong with it. I think there was a wrong answer in the answer docket, or the answer on the back, or like the numbers had been misprinted, something of that nature. And so all of my class was so, like, we had gotten really uppity about it. And so, like, one of the last days of the year, the semester, holy crap, this is stuck. Oof. Okay. We held a little mock trial for our teacher, because it's like, hey, like, I don't know, we were a bunch of butts, and I really feel bad about it now. But we kind of put him on trial about, like, hey, you did this worksheet, and it doesn't for us to fill, and how we weren't able to do this because you had given us a faulty worksheet. And like, some people really took it really out of, I don't know, the kids I went to high school with, they really got into it, and I really enjoyed it. But I was also a little bit timid. And I remember the only thing is, like, I learned more from reading the book from listening to you, and I feel so bad about that now. I mean, like, it's like I just had such a hard time like trying to learn it. I don't like geometry, and as you can tell, I'm struggling making hexagons, and you can tell why. But I think he was tired anyways, and like he did such a good job with our class, and he took it really good naturedly. But that was also the last year he taught. He retired after that. And I think part of it's him. Like, he was just ready to retire. But then, like, my class, my grades really took a toll on him, just being tired. You know, you just, some years you're ready. You're ready to do that. You're ready to be done. Some years you just, you're done. And I hope that he really did take it good naturedly, and that we didn't like hurt his feelings. And but like I remember like afterwards I saw him in like a Lowe's with my dad, like afterwards, and he said hi to me, and it was really nice. So I think that was okay. Anywho, well, oh my gosh, this was almost an hour. I really hope you enjoyed just listening to me ramble on while I made a tryptophobic honeycomb shape for our bees. Rhodacia, Jessica, Beatrice, Sleepy Bee, Lily, Rodney. So I think we've got these 3 bees left. That's just Honeybee because he was there. This one's gonna be, okay, so we've got Lily. Let's put Penny. I think Penny is good here. And this bee and this bee for top down bees are gonna be Clarice. Yeah, that one's gonna be Clarice and Monica. Yeah, I think those are good. But I think that's good. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great relaxing time, that you have a really stress-free day. I hope this helped you out. It was nice talking to you. Hope you all have a great day. Evening, night, morning. All right. Love y'all. Have a good day. Bye.